fans of bigger Formula One grids, it's time to get your hopes up, because a new team may actually be allowed to enter the championship in the near future. Governing body, the FIA, will look at launching a process that invites expressions of interest for prospective new teams to enter Formula One. While this is no guarantee of an 11th team, or maybe even more, joining the grid, this is a clear shift from this time last year, when the FIA said it wasn't in a position to consider potential new entrants. As we explain what's going on and what happens next, let us know in the comments which teams you would like to see join the grid.
Even though there was a lot of initial excitement about adding another team to the F1 grid in 2026, the current team's reluctance to do so has led to a stalemate on that front. But things may have picked up pace once again. I'm your host Dylan Shelley, and first up on Formula World, massive vote of confidence for adding 11th team to F1. FIA President Mohammed bin Sulayem, while speaking to the Associated Press, started off by explaining why they can't just outright deny a new entry into F1. People have to understand we are here to promote motorsport, and we are here to be fair.
According to Formula One Championship CEO Stefano Domenicali, the value of a Formula One entry has risen to the point that some teams are refusing bids for almost billions. And this has caused problems amongst teams wanting to join, and the current teams on the grid due to the Concord Agreement. Will we ever see more than 10 teams on the grid in the future? F1 teams have become healthier and more lucrative businesses in recent years because of a few improvements and an increase in popularity for the sport as a whole. The implementation of a budget cap in 2021, which has its negatives as we'll explain later, as well as a redistribution of prize money as part of the updated commercial agreement between teams and the F1, called the Concord Agreement, are critical factors in managing costs and optimizing profitability for more teams.
An 11th team in Formula One. Can we get your thoughts on that, please?
Yeah, my thoughts are very clear. Williams is against the addition of an 11th team, and very strongly against. But I'll explain the reasons behind that and why.
Agreed that I'm not a big fan, that when we opened the door to an 11th team in the Concord Agreement last time, it was for a good reason. At this stage, that Honda said already that they will leave the F1, and Renault was on the edge. It means that we had only Mercedes and Ferrari confirmed for the future, and we opened the door to an 11th team in case of they could bring something substantial to the F1.
Mate, what do you think?
Yeah, fun.
Really happy with it.
Fucking listen here, right? I'm the fucking boss round here, alright? Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? I hope you like the new office. It's nice, I promise. I promise, it's not a shithole. Right, get in here, you scumbags. Hello, everyone. Hello. How are we all? How are we? I spent far too much time making that video earlier today. Far too much time. We do not have a basement. We currently have a porter cabin. Not much else, really. We've got a porter cabin, but we've got to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere. Look, I might have spent a little bit on my desk. All right, but the rest of it is dog shit. I might have spent a lot of my budget on the desk. But I feel like it's important. It's important that I have a solid foundation for us to work from. You know, I've got a lovely view of the industrial estate outside. Yeah, proper old shitter of a telly stand. Look, the pictures are the blank. We don't know who's going to be driving for us. Look, you can see what I'm like. If I look beyond my camera, you can see what I'm looking at. Look, it's a shithole. Look at the state of that. Look at the state of like, what I've got to stare at day in, day out, sorting this shit heap out. Fucking state of it. Caprito, that is not Gal Platt in the sun. It's just the sun. I don't know what you're talking about. But this is the life. This is the life of a new team getting into Formula One. We are starting at the very, very, very bottom. And do you know what? The only way is up. Now, I guess the question on all of your lips is, who's going to be your new head of aero? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sweet child of mine. Relax. Hold your ponies. We'll get to that. I know that's the most exciting appointment. I get it. I get it. But I just want you to take a moment. I just want you to have a good sniff. Yes, that is tramp piss. I'm working on getting rid of the tramp piss out of the porter cabin, but it's like a 7-stage process to finally get rid of that smell. But what I want you to really harness, pit crew. We haven't got pit crew. What I want you to really harness is that I want you to associate that stench with where we are starting. And when we're dominating, I want you to keep grounded. I want you to remember where we came from. I want you to remember that modesty is as next to closely godliness as cleanliness. All right? That's the important thing to remember. Shall we hire some people? We are quite literally in the bin. Let's build this team together. Remember, this is our home. This is our fortress. This is our castle. Team name. How long can I make this team name? Brilliant. I can't make it long. Brilliant. Nice one. Wawlliamz Racing it is. Just remember that the official name is Wawlliamz Racing F1 Limited PLC GmbH. Thank you. Origin. What's the shittest origin? Hungry newcomer. No. Automotive legacy. Not yet. We'll make our own legacy. Thank you. Okay, we're going to define our own starting point. We've got a £20 note in our skyrocket and a dream. Starting balance. We ain't got a pot to piss in. 2 million. Facilities. Fuck all. None of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. What's all this? No, none of that. I have to have level 1. Scumbag. Operations. None of that. We ain't got none of that. I don't see an option for a porter cabin. Ain't got none of that. Staff facilities. Ain't got none of that. I've got a trestle table that you can have a brew on. Right. None of that. Cool. That's that taken care of. Car performance. I haven't got a car yet, so I'm just going to assume it's shit. I'm sure we're meant to have a car by now, but I've not got one yet. Okay, that's that done. Brilliant. Let's just make sure this is all correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love that. Next. Spicy time. What are the worst rate? I can only choose 2. I guess we're having Matt Harmon. 2 million a year. And you're the shittest one I can pick. Fine. Matt Harmon, welcome to the team. Head of Aero. 2 million a year. And you're dog shit. 2 million a year. Welcome to the team, Adam Kenyon. Sporting Director. Well, you're the only one with a face. Welcome along, Toby Brown. Race Engineer. Let's go with Alan Quill. Carlo Cristofori. I'm going to go with James Irwin because I like James. Well, I don't like him. I just don't dislike him. But I'm going to take him off Williams. Car 2. Gary Gannon. Stuart King. Does it really matter? Probably not at this stage. I mean, the fact that they're even interested is a turn up for the books. Let's go Gary Gannon. Boom. Staff. Done. Yeah, I only want real on. I don't want no made up people. Nah, this is real life. This is as real as it gets. Every garage does need a Gary. You're right. It's a great choice, Gary. I love a Gary. This ragtag bunch of reprobates. Yeah, we do need a Brian. Is there a Brian? Ben, I'm coming for you later, sunshine. Is there a Brian? Oh, there's a Jeff. Should we have a Jeff? We've got a Jeff and a Gary. Fuck, I need a Dave. Oh, Dave and Gary. That is better than... Yeah. I need Dave. Dave. God damn it, there's no Daves. Jeff and Gary. Big Jeff, Big Gaza. They will lead us to glory. Now I can't put it off any longer. Who are the worst drivers that we can choose from? Wow. I'm going to give Zach O'Sullivan a go because he was our reserve driver before the bomb went off. Zach O'Sullivan, welcome to the team. I can't go, but everyone's going to get Oliver Behrman. Can we go Jack Doohan? I do quite like Jack Doohan. I'm thinking we go Doohan O'Sullivan. He's young, but he's got a bit about him. Zach's young, but he's dog shit. But he was our reserve. He was our reserve boy after Ollie was our reserve boy. I think it's time for Zach to step up. Right. I'm going Doohan and O'Sullivan. Done. They're both at the bottom rung of the ladder. Next. Mercedes. Not even up for debate. Next. Holy shit. I'll do the easy bit. I'll just load up the logo that I made earlier. Team logo, done. Right, hang on a minute. There's an issue here. When I created the logo, I thought putting the dark things on made it see-through. How do I make it see-through? Boom, right. We'll just do that for now. Save, blah, blah, blah. apply. That'll do for now. I can come back to it. All right, I can come back to it. The livery now, because I've got the deluxe edition. I think I've got the bonus liveries, and one of them is the Wawlliamz from 1991, apparently, and I think that's it. Now, I'm not being funny, but it looks fucking nothing like it. So, oh God, that actually looks ready-made for us. Oh God, stop it. No. Right, we'll run with that, and I'll come back and fanny about with it. I'll do the livery now off stream, but we'll use that one for now as a placeholder. Just to get us through. And I'll do the same with the driver suit. I mean, that one fucking worked straight off the bat for me anyway. So we'll run that, and I'll come back and fanny about with it. Okay, we're ready to roll. We're ready to rock and fucking roll. Forename. Daddy. Surname. Walls. Experience. Legend. Why can't I pick legend? Car development. Hard. Race. Hard. This is the hardest F1 Manager 24 save you're ever going to fucking see. And you're here on the ground floor, ready for the meteoric rise. This is it. Let's go. I am going to hate every minute of this first season, aren't I? Mostly negative. Brilliant. Not surprised. Not surprised in the slightest. As announced on the official Wawlliamz Racing Twitter account, it was breaking news early today. I don't know if you got a news alert about it. I don't know if it popped up on BBC News. Wawlliamz Racing have signed Jack Doohan to a multi-year contract. He will be driving in car number 1. He looks dashing in his race suit. Do you not think? Absolutely dashing. Car number 2. Zach O'Sullivan, plucked from obscurity in the Wawlliamz Driver Academy. Excusez-moi, Entschuldigung. Zach O'Sullivan, raw, hungry, British. The next George Russell is what they say. The next George Russell. We'll be driving in car number 2. Welcome aboard, Zach. Welcome aboard. Not only did you get that breaking news, you also got the car reveal. Oh, look at that. It just exudes speed and pace. The WAW24, the very first car of this illustrious team's tenure in the sport. It's a beautiful looking machine. Beautiful looking machine. I've managed to get the logo in the game. I've sorted it out. It took me about 4 hours. But I eventually used 1,700 triangles to make the Wawlliamz logo. Very fitting. Very fitting. Some people say it's plagiarized. I don't know what you're talking about. It's an original creation. Any similarity to any other creation is purely accidental. And it's perfect. I love it. It's perfect. The full race suit experience I think you'll say they look very dashing. We have our main sponsor, Abeos. No idea who they are, what they do. But it looks lovely. And the car. Oh my. The car. I went with a blend between Jaguar, because I like British Racing Green. I went for a blend between Jaguar and Aston Martin. So it's got the metallic shine of the Aston Martin, but it's got that dark green of Britain. British Racing Green. I haven't put any silly colour schemes. I wanted it clean. I wanted it slick. And I gave it a little bit of carbon fibre for the wings. And I think you'll all agree it's a timeless classic that we have created. A timeless classic. And I heart it. In terms of what else have I done that I corrected? Development. So in terms of development, I've gone the same as I did last night, but we can actually afford to do it this time. So I've gone underfloor front wing suspension. Next ATR period, I'll do rear wing, side pods, and chassis. We are the worst at everything, as is to be expected. But the difference that I've done, because we've got a little bit more money to start with, is I've started upgrading the parts of the facility that garners... No, you fuck off, Tommy. I've started upgrading the parts of the facility that garners...
I just thought Walls was like a massive brick shithouse. And he's just a shithouse.
Oh. I've upgraded parts of the facility that give us a buff for marketability to improve our engagement score, and mentality to help the staff and drivers overcome the fact that we are a wheelie bin on wheels, and the tour centre to try and give us a little bit of income. I mean, 75 grand a week is basically a new front wing every week. It's not really. Probably a new front wing.
Trying to play Rust!
It's probably a new front wing every quarter.
Just touch it. Just put your
Right,
finger
you
in.
lot.
Shove your finger in it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
I think that's all of the changes that there are. I'm hoping the new livery is worth at least 0.6 of a second per lap. But we are now back. We are now back to Bahrain. But before we get on the plane to Bahrain, I think it would only be right that I introduce you all to the two new stars of Wawlliamz's racing. Hello, Stacey. Yeah, I'm great. Stinks of piss in here. How about you? Oh, brilliant. Would you send Zach in for me, please? Yeah, nice one. Oh, here he is. Come on in, Zach. Come on in, mate. Yeah. Lovely to see you. Oh, well, how do you do?
Ooh, Walls?
How do you do, Daddy Walls? It is so spiffing to be here. I never thought I would, get this kind of opportunity. Can you smell that that smell? No, what smell? Don't worry about the smell. Zach, it's lovely to have you on board, mate. I know you're young. All I want to say is there's no pressure on you. None whatsoever. All I want you to do is not crash. That's it. You don't need to be challenging for points. You don't need to be overtaking everybody. All I need from you, Zach, is don't break the car, finish the race, go to your sponsorship obligations, don't fucking piss and whinge and moan like George Russell, and don't crash. And we'll get on like an house on fire, I promise. I promise, like an house on fire. Oh, that's lovely, yes. I can agree to those terms, yes. I'm just a bit concerned that you are, you know, setting your arse on fire. No, Zach, not my arse. My house. Yes, your arse. No, my house. My home. Oh, you mean your house? Oh, sorry. I live in a manor, you see. Not quite sure. Not quite used to people living in houses. They're so common. You do realise you're standing in a porta cabin? Yes, I'm so grateful for you. I'm really grateful. Yes, I love the fact that I'm here. I can't wait. Something tells me, Zach, that you're probably regretting this already. No, not at all. No, not at all. I can't wait to get started, and I hope that I'm with you for many, many years to come. Well, that's good, Zach. I'll catch up with you in Bahrain. Go on, off you pop. I'll see you later. Toodles, Daddy. Something tells me that Zach's not our kind of people. He doesn't strike me as the kind of team player that would sweep up the rat shit in the corner of the office. We'll have to see. We will have to see how he gets on. You never know. His driving might make it all worthwhile. I'm not going to make any guesses on his performances because I think I know how his performances are going to be. Stace, will you send in Jack for me? Thank you. Hello, Jack. G'day, mate. Oh, yeah, nah. Lovely to have you, Jack. I can't wait for you to get behind the wheel. I've got nothing but high hopes for you. I'm nailing it. Thanks, D-Pad. Thanks, mate. Nothing but high hopes for you. Oh, yeah, nah, mate, yeah. Right, mate. I'll do my best for you. Don't you worry about it. Yeah, nah. Yeah, doing Zozzy. Tristan. I've done my research. I'm going to do more research tomorrow on how to do an Australian accent. Because this is going to be a long fucking season if I can't do an Australian accent. Yeah, nah, yeah, mate. You're doing right there, mate. You're doing great. You sound just like me. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Jack. Anyway, fuck off, because I can't be asked speaking in your accent anymore. All right then, mate. No worries. I'll catch you around. See you later, Jack. Yeah, ta-la. Right, I don't think Jack's going to be in the office too often in the foreseeable future. But that's fine. That's fine. He's going to be too busy winning races. A for effort. Thanks, Kev. Right, anyway, that's that all fucking done. Let's go to Bahrain and end up last. All aboard the plane to Bahrain!